Guys, it's finally happening. We are starting to break out and Bitcoin has now reached above $90,000. I've been getting notifications on my phone that all the altcoins are starting to go up 10%, 20%. And yes, we can see that because Bitcoin went up today, and we're predicting, of course, if you watched the last videos, that Bitcoin is going to reach the 200 simple moving average line, the blue line here, around about 106, 107,000. That's our target. As of course, as Bitcoin is going up right now, and you can see it's finally starting to break out from this falling wedge which we've been trading in for actually a very, very long time now, since around the middle of November. If you look at the altcoins here, this is just the daily for the major altcoins, you can see they're up quite a bit. Pepe is up 32%, and Cardano is up 10%, Shiba Inu 13%. You can see it's a good day for altcoins right now. I mean, nothing really to be too excited about, because altcoins just follow Bitcoin. If Bitcoin pumps a bit, altcoins pump a lot. If Bitcoin drops, altcoins drop a lot. And overall, we're still, in my opinion, in a bear market. Of course, we're in a bear market right now. And what I think is going to happen, just to tell you guys, I think we're going to reach here, the 200 simple moving average line, before going further down, continuing for the next few months, until we have quantitative easing coming in the market, until we have more money printing going on, more liquidity in the market. Because as liquidity comes in, as we have more money, more dollars in the markets, this then gets absorbed by these risk on assets, and they would usually pump higher. And yeah, we're just gonna wait for the interest rates to fall. But until then, let's go into the short term. So we can see Bitcoin is right now breaking out from here. And so what do I think? Where's the targets? Well, let's put up our volume chart. If we zoom out like this, so we can see the whole rally here from about November 2024. And on the left, we can see the volume, right? So how much trading activity did we have at each price level? And if we go here further to the right, it means there's more volume, which means that the price is more stable. And it's more difficult to break through that price, because there was a lot of trading activity happening there in the past. If, for example, like here, you see there's almost no volume because we just shot up in price. The price just shot up here. If we go back down, we will very likely just shoot back through. But if like right here and right here, you can see there's a lot of volume. These are natural like resistance points, right? And that's usually how it works. These are natural resistance points. If I now try to draw like a horizontal line here, at where I can see the most, the most volume happening, which is you see at this line, and that is around about $96,500, which is the next resistance point, in my opinion, the point where we need to surpass. So what I think will happen, we will most likely go towards this point. And I know it looks like there's less volume right now because I zoomed in the chart, but when I zoom out, you saw that there was a lot of volume in the past at this price point. If we do break $96,500, I think we can then go towards the 200 simple moving average line, which is around about 106, 107,000, which is also acting then as resistance. And from there, we can then, of course, continue going down, which is what I think will happen. I mean, it looks like it's going to happen right now as we started breaking out from here. Now, the other option, of course, is that we break downwards. So let's put up our volume profile again and zoom out a bit and see where we might be going if we do go down. And well, obviously we can see that we have the lower side resistance, the lower side support right around here. You can see below this point there's not much support, and we were going to have to look at the volume also. At what point does the volume drop significantly? The volume is basically also support, right? So you can see here, about here, the volume is starting to drop. And below that point, there's like a big gap of volume. I mean, you can see it here. There's like a big gap, right? There's not much trading activity that went on here. It's just this entire area. So if we do go below, let's say $81,000 approximately per Bitcoin, we could potentially go down very quickly through this area until we find some more support down here. And so why do I think down there? Well, if I zoom out a bit more, you can then see that we had a lot of trading activity going on here. Let me just delete this. So you can see there was a lot of trading activity going on down here. And if I look at where we have our most of our volume, well, it's around about here, right? You can see here's the most of the volume. So what I think can happen, of course, if we go below 81.5 thousand, we could take a short down until about in this region, 71 region, 67,000 region. So in around this region, it would be a new natural support line. And final thing to note for today is there's a CME gap. So we have created a CME gap here on the 31st of December, last day of last year. And we have, of course, not created a CME gap for a very long time now because we've just been trading sideways. But if we look at the CME gap, it is right around this area here, which is between 88,000 to, it's pretty much 88 to 89,000. So eventually, as we know, so just for the guys that don't know, CME gaps are these gaps that are formed over the weekend. If, for example, it's always over the weekend, right? So here we have a Friday, we have the end of the week, and then when the markets open back the next week, whatever price has changed over the weekend, we normally fill that gap. And what I think will happen, like I said, we will go up to like 107,000 and then eventually fill that gap, but we might fill it before that. And with that being said, that's it for today's video. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Happy New Year to everyone. Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed the videos, and see you guys tomorrow. Bye.